There is a lot of useless advice out there that just doesn't work. However, this does. Get ahead of your opposition. It really does work, so give it a try by checking out the link in the description below.
The question, how big of a deal is a typo in a cover letter? Answer by Diane Mendez. Your amazing online presence is right this way. Eek. Typos are my worst fear. I always make sure to read over numerous times to be sure I don't turn in less than great work. Try this free cover letter video for the serious job seeker. While obviously, you want a cover letter to look put together and professional, it is important to realize that it isn't necessarily the reason you will or we will not get a job. Always better to focus on the skills you have and how well you do at your previous jobs than to dwell on mistakes made in your cover letter. I have definitely made a few cover letter errors. Unfortunately, I never heard back from those places. So we'll never know, but I think it's always safe to err on the side of proofread when writing something important. If you're struggling to write your next cover letter, here's a full tutorial with a cover letter template included. The post What to Write in a Cover Letter appeared first on the Preparing level, arms you with the tools to develop your talent, build connections with peers, mentors, and jobs. Stay inspired day in and day out as you grow and develop. We believe you can create a life you're passionate about. Answer by Dennis Gorelick. 1. Why do you think that this cover letter is good? You used passive voice, which is harder to read, so you made it more likely that reviewer would not even read your cover letter. Too formal, boring, and probably too generic. 2. I agree with Linda Spiegel and Barone Clark that small grammatical mistake does not matter. 3. I agree with Barone Clark that you should apply for more jobs. Even if your cover letter was perfect, employers have way too many reasons to reject a new applicant, so your chances of getting hired by any given employer are quite small. So move on and apply for more jobs. Answer by Barone Clark. I don't even think that typo sounds bad. The real answer is nobody can tell you, because it depends 100% on the person reading it. The first line is obviously the worst place for a typo, but if I read the impression I was left upon, I don't think it'd notice a typo. That's the truth. People skim and scan pretty fast when they first open a cover letter. I think you're pretty likely to be safe on this one, but nobody can know 100%. My advice is don't worry too much and see what happens. And keep applying for jobs so you don't lose momentum.